morning. It's Saturday, 21st of January. I have not done a video in quite a while. I'm supposed to have done a Can-Am Maverick X3 update. I'll get that put out as soon as I can, and then the DR650 6-month review after having it a while. New baby. Over Thanksgiving we had some medical issues and our baby come earlier than we thought. So the videos got put on hold and I have been doing absolutely nothing with any of my toys. But anyway, I'll get into this. DR650 2022. I bought this thing about 6 months ago. I think I may have posted a little video or something like that about it, but I never followed up. So here it is. Over Christmas, I put a lot of aftermarket parts on it. I'm not going to get into that right now. I'll do a separate video about everything I've done to it. I want to tell everybody about the experience I've had with the wiring. So, DRs are known to have subpar wiring as far as mounting the wiring harness on the bike. So, this is your main harness. It runs pretty much down the backbone of the bike. It's very simple. There's not much to it. The other day, putting some of my stuff on, you can see it comes down through the triple clamp, runs down this way. The other day I had a tidy tail putting it on right here. Comes with a small LED light in the box. I was not going to put the light on there, and I thought, well, hell, it's a nice LED light. I'm going to go ahead and wire it in. So I cut the factory harness from the big piece of plastic that they put on it from the factory, and then I wired it in. I just used the wire connectors that they sent. They were unshielded wire connectors. Well, rookie mistake. I put them in a shrink wrap, and I heated it up, made it look really nice. And then I got it all back together, put everything back on, took it for a ride, and it basically caught on fire. The two unshielded connectors that I used were shrink wrapped together, and they shorted out. And if you can see, let me see here. You can't see much of it there, but if you see that, that's part of what used to be the harness right there. And that is the only fuse that this bike has. All these connectors is where I was trying to repair it. I had to pull all these wires apart, but they were still okay. All of these that I've had cut and spliced were damaged beyond repair. No fuses on this bike. You have one on the starter circuit, and that is it. So if you short something out up here and all of this on the triple tree or anywhere down the bike and it shorts out to the frame, you're going to lose the harness if you leave it on long enough without catching it. So the harness comes this way and comes up, crosses under the frame right here. So really quick, while I'm over here, I've noticed that it's almost rubbed all the way through right there from the factory. And there was some pretty significant wear on that shielding right here. It's kind of hard to see. It hadn't damaged anything yet, but I've noticed 3 or 4 spots that the factory harness was eventually going to cause problems. So last thing I'll show you is this is how bad the main harness got hot. And when I took the wrap off and found that, I was like, well, shit, there's no point in me trying to fix that. So I bought a whole harness, an actual Suzuki OEM harness. That's a $500 mistake right there. So the reason I sound like death this morning is because it's very early. It's about 6 o'clock this morning. We got an infant in the house and a 2.5-year-old, and I just don't have time to do stuff like this. So I got an early start to try to get ahead of it. I will do just a quick short probably to update everyone. I'm going to try to get this done today. It's not overly complicated. I just don't have time. So I'll try to get the bike back together, and then maybe in the next day or two I can get a video out of all the aftermarket parts that I've put on the bike. But see you guys later. Thank you.